idea the day I made the video would be the evening that he would pass away. They live right up the street from there. They've been married 51 years. They have one son and two grandchildren that are teenagers. And it's really hard on her. So it breaks my heart. It breaks my heart for her. Because I've adjusted to being by myself. And I went through that adjustment at a young age. And she's a few years older than I am. And now she's got to go through that. And she had just beat cancer a few years ago. And just recently got diagnosed with some liver issues. She's got some bad liver issues. And now this has happened. But y'all know, somehow we always deal with whatever is thrown our way. But, you know, when you care about somebody, she was my neighbor before my son was born, and my son will be 46 this month, the 27th of August, 2024. And when I started doing hair, she was one of my first color customers. And all the years I did hair, she was with me. Everywhere I went and everything I went through, she was with me. It's funny. I mean, she was my neighbor, but it's funny, not funny haha, but like funny strange, how your customers know more about you than your immediate family, because your family don't really talk to you, and your customers come every 4, 6, 8 weeks and actually talk to you, spend up to 45 minutes to 2 hours with you, depending on the service. So you talk, and everything I've been through, she's been there with me, and everything she's been through, I've been there with her. So I'm going to show my support and love. It's only a graveside service. It was really a struggle for me to get up this morning to do this, but I just kept thinking, I can't imagine the struggle she's going through. So you do what you gotta do to show support for your friends. I've been staying on top of it, so I thank the Lord for that. But this started, well, this is Saturday, August the 3rd, I believe. And y'all, there's a lot of road noise on this part of the road. I'm gonna turn right up here. Right up here is where I bought y'all the other day, where I was looking at that land. So we're just going to go right back through the back road and come out right at that cemetery, just like we did in the other video. But for some of y'all that didn't watch that one, you might watch this one. So this property is only about 17 miles, and all on that highway it's 70 miles an hour. So it don't take no time to get here. No time. 10 or 12 minutes at the most, depending on the traffic, from, say, Walmart Medical Center, which would be 4 miles from where I live at now. But I don't know if I'm going to make this happen or not. I'm working on it. Working on it. So that's all I can do. If it happens, it happens. If it don't, like I told my friend the other day, still got home. So if it don't happen, the Lord don't want me here, is the way I look at it. But I would still only be 15 minutes at the most to anywhere that I would want to go. You know, a doctor, hospital, to my son's. And possibly if my son moves out here, I'd be even closer. And I think that they're trying to do that if they can find the land that they want. I definitely found the land I want. It's just a matter of getting it and figuring out what to do. But I got to call. I may have figured out how to not put a septic system in. I found a 40-foot travel trailer that's less than half price of when it's brand new, which is almost $100,000. It's like a small mobile home. It's very nice. It's used with no miles on it. I could put under a roof and put a composting toilet. I'm trying to figure out what the law is in this county about the gray water. But in an RV has a holding tank. If I got a portable holding tank, I might could haul it out. I don't know. I gotta find out. Y'all, there's a lot of stuff, you know, when you start looking into options. There is a lot of options in the world. Barndominium over there to the right. I've even been looking at those. They have those under 400 square foot. A Road Runner. Woohoo! I used to see them all the time when I lived up here before. We had one that lived in the cedar tree. Anyway, this is the road right here to the left. That's the road. Might be home sweet home one day. I don't know. It's just beautiful back through here. Thanks for riding with me. Y'all are keeping me from crying, whether you know it or not, because I'd probably be crying going through here, going to this funeral. Just breaks my heart. Just breaks my heart, y'all. I just hate it. Y'all, since my boyfriend got killed like he did, and I know that pain, that loss, you're just lost. You're just lost for months and months. I was lost for years and still lost most days. You're just lost without that person. You're just lost. I don't know how to explain it to y'all. Everybody thinks because you're upright and moving, you know, productive, working, whatever, that you're okay. But y'all, you're not okay. You deal with it in your mind all the time. You're not okay. And the ones of y'all that go through it, like my friend lost her son, and she'll watch this. She knows. I don't know the loss of losing a child like she did, but I know she deals with it all the time. But she feels like she can tell me. And I don't judge her for it. I don't judge her for nothing she does, because there ain't no dang telling what I'd do if I lost my son. So people shouldn't be so judgmental about all this stuff. 18 years and it's still, I mean, I see it all right in my mind like it happened yesterday. You know, you learn how to deal with it. I can talk about it now and not cry, but it don't mean it don't hurt my heart inside. It hurts me inside to talk about it every time I talk about it, because I relive it. I relive those minutes, those first minutes when you get the bad news and what all happened. And I can tell you detail by detail what happened. It don't go away. It don't leave your mind. Just like abuse. Just like the abuse I lived through. It don't ever leave me. Another Roadrunner. Woohoo! Y'all, that's got to be a good sign. That's got to be a good sign. I love Roadrunners. That's 2. That's awesome. That's got to be a good sign, Lord. Thank you. The cemetery's not too far. I guess I'll let the video go till... And then that way, minute-wise, y'all can actually see how far it is through here, which is not far. And when we get to the cemetery, I'll end the video. But we're about a mile from the cemetery. When we get to the cemetery, we'll be about, I don't know, 2 miles at the most. At the very most from Mount Enterprise. But this is the road here that my son grew up on, that I lived on. This is where I walked from the house down to the oil top for a mile and a half, and then a mile and a half back up the hill. Me and my friend, Miss Paula Lee, we walked every day. And if I moved back out here, we could walk again, because she still lives up here. We used to do step aerobics, and we used to cook all the time together. I've eaten many meals at their house. She's the one that I've told y'all when she was pregnant with her little girl, she couldn't stand to touch a potato. Well, her husband was meat and potato man. I'd peel her potatoes for her so she wouldn't get sick. I'll never forget that. I've never, that was when I first started learning about things pregnant women went through. Because at that point, I was not pregnant. I didn't get pregnant with my son till after that. And I was young, 19. So I was young, and I didn't understand about all these things pregnant women went through. But I learned over the years. But coming up right here on the right's where my old house was. Right here to the right. I showed y'all that in another video. And the cemetery's right around the corner, so I'm going to end this video. Thanks for riding with me. It really helped me to be able to talk. Y'all be blessed. Know your love. Please remember my friend Patsy and her son and the rest of the family in their time of grieving, and give them understanding and peace. And y'all don't forget to say your prayers. We love y'all, and we'll see y'all in the next video. We have arrived at King Cemetery on Farm to Market 3055 outside of Mount Enterprise, if anybody wants to look that up. We'll see y'all in the next video.